Start this morning off with the smell of incense, a man singing whilst everybody else is trying to sleep. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. Sam is filling up the water bottles, ready for the hike today. You can see the mountains now poking themselves out the garden. The one that's in the little blue striped beanie hat on the right, he's the one that's singing, cooking away in there. Sam's trying to charge his phone. It's like a snake orgy here with all the wires. It's breakfast time. We've got muesli with hot yak's milk. We've got roti with egg in the middle. Pancake with apple and banana. And we're stuffing it down our faces, trying to get an early start because somebody's trying to tag along with our group. And we need to speed things up. We're setting off to our next destination. We reckon we'll be walking about 8 hours. We've got our waterproofs on because there's a bit of a drizzle this morning, but hopefully it'll clear up later as it gets a little bit warmer. I got a bit ahead of myself there. I found a useful little map, so we are in Sinuwa. We're going to walk to Bamboo, Durban, Himalaya and Durali, which is where we're going to be spending tonight. Tomorrow morning we're going to be pushing up to Macha Pucha base camp, and then finally to Annapurna base camp, which is 4,130 meters. Namaste. So it turns out everybody's lied to us. The invisible rain clock is not true. It's not pissing it down. It's only kind of just drizzling. But as you can see, Sam looks like he's on his way back to Disneyland rather than looking like a really cool Sherpa. You look pretty cool this morning. Look at him, folks. He can't wait to see Mickey. How are you? Well, this is a good introduction and warm welcome to Bamboo, which is the name of this settlement. It's the rain's still going, but it's very light rain. And to be honest, the amount of how steep the staircases are, it's quite nice to just be cooled off. Because yesterday in the sun we were sweating buckets. And obviously we need to drink way more water. Morning. Good morning, namaste. There's been some progress, ladies and gentlemen. Moses has his stick. It's helping with his hobbling. Taking weight on his arm rather than that dodgy knee. We're going to try and find him another one. So then he'll be a Himalayan skier. I've got to share this with you. Look at him go. It looks like a little baby Triceratops in Disneyland. And we've arrived in Camp Duran. The hike, the actual landscape is changing quite dramatically, quite quick. It's looking very much like a jungle now, like a rainforest. And there's moss hanging from the trees, you can hear the birds going, there's bamboo literally everywhere. We ended up making sticks, bamboo sticks, just to take the weight off our legs. I definitely recommend that. I made Sam 2 sticks, I've got 1. And it just makes it easier when you're going, up steep inclines, just another point of support. Something worth considering, or you could bring your own sticks, but there are free bamboo sticks here. This is getting steep. I don't know if you can tell the gradient there, but we literally are climbing. I'm getting sweaty and it's still cold. How does that work?
Sam's knee is really playing him up, but fair play to him, he keeps going. I mean, we're ahead of everybody else, so we set off in the morning in camp, so he's doing amazingly well. Feel bad for him. We're gonna try and do most hiking today and then have a more chill day tomorrow so that he can rest up that leg. But yeah, we are here. The mountains are starting to show themselves. You really have everything you need here. You don't have to bring any food. It's fantastic. It's really cool. After leaving Himalaya camp, yeah, the inclines have really stepped up. This is hard going. I can't believe my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. There's a mountain goat. Just up there. Woo! There he is. There's a whole group of them. I don't know if you're going to see it on the GoPro, but I'm blown away by how they're traversing that slippery, steep slope. That's unbelievable. Everything is getting mighty wild. You could see I point with my stick at the end of the bamboo flowers. That is Durali. And that is where we're going to decide whether to push up into the snow or not. The scenery is getting epic. All of the mountains are covered in this little bit of cloud and a little bit of, well, it's definitely not fog. We're too high for fog. That's definitely cloud. That's how high we are. So I think it's time for snack time in Durali, which is just up there, which I'm kind of excited. Honestly, this is like the scenery out of Batman Begins. Not feeling the altitude yet. It's kind of, it just feels exactly the same as when we first started, but one of the girls I was speaking to, a German girl, she's telling us that you start to really feel the effects when we leave here and go up on the way to the next stop. But look at that.
Sam's just joined me. We are in the new Panorama guest house in Durali. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. I'm sat with the owner, or one of the owner at the moment, and we're having dalbat, and we've got this. Honestly, this is all so good. A nice bit of rice. We've got the actual dal itself, little soup, and this, and the greens. Very, very good. Sam's about to order his. He's just got up there. I've ordered it, my friend. It's on its way. Oh yeah. And you can see this is honestly, it's so good because it gets quite cold on the way up, and you can just sit here, chill out in the warm, dry your stuff off and eat loads of food. And the best thing about dalbat is you can just keep getting more if you want it. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready to hike after this bad boy. Look at the size of it. This is my second portion.
Explain what's happened.
We're not allowed water bottles above, I think, about 3,000 meters. You're not allowed to buy them. This gentleman here has just confirmed that.
He was just gonna lend you a bottle because you'd lost your bottle.
Because I'd lost it. We thought I'd lost it. Turns out it's in my rain cover.
Okay.
So I was going to go up to Annapurna Base Camp without any water, but no, here we are. I found it. We're going to do another 2 hours through the rainy season. I've ruined my leg.
That's better.
It doesn't work at all.
Right, look. So look at this. I can do that. He can't do it. Look,
I can't lift
bring
my
it
leg
high.
at all. I can't.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I can't. My leg is a mess. I'm telling you that. So.
Well, most people will turn around at this point, but not us. We're going to continue because if we don't get to ABC, we're failures. Finished stuffing our faces. Sam's hobbling along behind me. And yeah, time to go to MBC, which is one stop away from ABC, Annapurna Base Camp. Here we go. Time to rumble into the fog, into the mist, into the rain. Sam, read the sign. Read the sign out loud.
It says, all right. Okay, it says avalanche risk area.
Yeah, that way's closed because of an avalanche, so we've got to go this way.
That's why we've got a guide.
That's why I've got a guide to tell you. If you look at my stick, there is, there's been an avalanche. Yeah, we want to avoid those. Mine and Samuel's first river crossing. Stumbled upon something I've never seen before. An orange tree. Red and orange. Unbelievable. We had to go through the orange forest, along the riverbed, which I'm assuming in winter floods pretty strong. And we've got to go over that bridge there. There are these beautiful little blue birds. I don't know if you can see them. Unbelievably blue. Finally, we can see MBC, and oh my god, are we happy to see that. Me and Samuel are very tired. By the time we get there, we've been walking 11 hours, and it's obviously taken us a bit longer because Sam's hurt his knee, but it looks at his insurance policy and he's okay. It's up to 2,500 meters, so if it really does get bad, that man's getting in a chopper. Samuel, tell us where we are.
We're at MBC, which is Machu Picchu Base Camp.
And how high is it?
It's 3,700 meters.
You're damn right it is, and there's the sign to prove it. You're looking at our accommodation for tonight. Isn't she a beauty? So, just a random choice as to where we stay, really. As to where we are, I don't know if you could see that in the sky, but Jesus, you could see how high the mountains are in the morning. I think it's going to blow me away. I know it is. So, we have arrived at MBC, and I'm just so chuffed that we both made it here safe and sound. It's freezing cold outside. I've literally got every layer on that I own, and we've sat down.
There's no hot water.
There's no hot showers, but there's hot bucket showers. And now we're just having a Twix to celebrate getting all the way up here in 2 days, which I think is pretty good. I'll give you a little show you around. Nice little spot. Nice and warm in here. Everything you need. And it's only 600 a night, so really can't complain. I'm already looking forward to it. Tell the camera what's going on. Tell the story. What have you got there? What have you got? You got an upgrade from that bamboo, haven't you?
Right, yes. So we left Sinuwa this morning, which is a very long way away. It's about a 12-hour hike. And remember, we don't have a guide or a porter or anything like that. So we've been carrying our own bags. I've been suffering with a bad leg.
You have.
I think people have noticed that from the bandage. I've been trying to hide it, but it's really picked up today, to the point where I was crawling at points. Now, we've got here, somehow, I've got no idea how.
With a piece of bamboo. I got you a bamboo stick.
Seb made me
a
crutch out of a bamboo
made you a stick.
I got here, it took 12 hours. Here we are, it's beautiful.
Oh my god, look, and you can see the peak of the Fishtail Mountain just.
And I've just made friends with an Australian lady who is the nicest person I've ever met in my entire life. She lives in London, which is really helpful because she's just lent me her walking stick.
She has.
Which I'm going to give back to her in London.
You're a lucky man.
I'm a lucky man.
Hard night from the Himalayas. I'm in my top, snood, hat, and I've got my socks on with 2 blankets. It's -5.